Hello YouTube, it is Damien. It is Adelaide United. It's the story, the Journeyman with a twist. And today, we have got the A-League final. We are minor premiers, and we have got Western United in our way if we are going to do the domestic double and win the minor premiership. And of course, the A-League title itself. Since we last met, things changed, apart from the fact we actually have a couple of boys missing out of this game today. Bernardo's been called up for an under-20 game, and so does Mo Torre, and the league doesn't factor that in, and AFM doesn't factor in that you're in the final, so we have lost a couple of bench players. It's okay, we'll make do. Luckily, Nestri is, declared for Tanzania, not Australia, or else we would have lost him as well. We're going to go through how we've exactly got to this stage. So let's just have a look at the fixtures that have been. It was an interesting start in the league. 3 draws. And we had Melbourne victory. And we beat them 2-0. And it was the half glass full instead of half glass empty game. We then from there went on a great run before losing to Brisbane Roar. One of 3 games we did not beat Brisbane Roar in regular season. And then from there we were pretty clinical till we won the league. Couple of performances in there. We have mentioned, obviously, that last little bit, apart from the game where we scored against Western United, where we scored 3 goals, we've been a little bit off scoring, really struggling to put chances away. Against Brisbane Roar, that seemed to change. We scored a couple there before we absolutely pumped Brisbane Roar in the semi-final to get to this stage. Western United, on the other hand, have had a little bit of an indifferent year. Not a great start to the A-League. Only won one of their first 5 games. A little bit patchy through here. And yet again, another patch of not winning a game in 4. They came home strong enough throughout the back end of the season. A couple of big wins, a couple of big draws was enough to cement themselves a spot in the final series. They then beat the favourites this year, Sydney FC, have had a really poor year in a game that FM'd them, scored twice, and, most importantly, won the shootout. They then beat Wellington Phoenix at home 1-0. In a game that, yet again, they were the better side and finally finished a chance. And Western United did their job with Diamante through the middle. And then they won again 3-2 to make the final. But yet again, and more noticeably, Western United are known for FMing and scoring basically every chance they get. As you can see here, extremely clinical. And Wellington Phoenix would be fuming that have not made an A-League final. If we break it down by statistics, we should be the side that does the job today, but you never know. If you go through the attacking goals, Western United have got the most goals this season. We have an XG of 47. Western United have an XG of 33 and have scored 53 goals. If that does not scream they score every chance, that is ridiculous. If I scored a ratio like Western United's, I would have nearly 80 goals in the league. It is honestly beyond a joke that with a 33.86 XG, they have got 53 goals. Hopefully today we can just nullify that. In terms of defensively, we've only allowed 20 goals in 28 matches played this year. That is really, really good. Western United are 9th on that. They've conceded 40. If it wasn't for their good goal scoring record, they would be long gone and towards the bottom half of the table. Expected goals against, they're 2nd on that list as well, conceding 40 of 41.9. So they're under XG for goals that they concede defensively, even though it's a high number, and well above the attacking. There's ever a side that doesn't matter what the stats say that are just going to find a way, it's them. They are a side that just seem to do it. FM seems to just be like, yeah, they're the team that you can't beat, or, whatever. Luckily for us, we do have a very good ratio against them, though. Luckily for us, if you have a look at this year and our stats against Western United have been good. We beat them 3-2, obviously, very recently in a YouTube episode a couple episodes ago, and a crazy game. We beat them 4-1 away from home there as well, and I believe we only played them twice this season. I don't see them anywhere else in that list, and one of the couple sides we only played twice. So hopefully we're right. Yeah, Rods, by the way, is a Western United fan. And he's like, it's the opposite of real life. Usually, very good defensively, don't score goals going forward. Yeah, usually. But instead, here we are. It's going to be massive. We do miss a couple of boys. But we are 90 minutes or so away from doing what needs to be done. Yengi's going to make the bench just because the boys want him. And Lockie Brook, just in case as well. terms of the team, unchanged from the team that won the semi-final. It's going to be Delianov, Lopez, Ansel, Jacobson, and Goodwin in his last game for Adelaide United, unless we loan him again. Isaias Diarigo and Mikel Lukman Haruna, in through the middle, who's been out of this world. Lukman Haruna has played 5 games for us since we've signed him. 3 goals, an assist, and a 7.5 match rating. Unreal. Nestri has started to come good a little bit more as of late. Kito on the other side with Clough up top. It's definitely a game that on paper we need to go out there and win. Will we? I'm not too sure. Let's all go find out together. An A-League final. We're already in the group stage of the Champions League. We've already won the minor premiership. This is the icing on the cake in what's been an amazing first year. Here at Adelaide Oval, which looks nothing like Adelaide Oval in real life, we have been in really good form and had a really good season. Both teams remain unchanged according to that. Diamante through the middle, Sissoko's their best player, Garuccio, Jamie Young, the former Brisbane Roar keeper, and net. It's a team we've played against a lot. The 4-2-3-1 versus the 4-3-3. Who's going to win this battle here today? First goal will be crucial. Looks like Western United have started really well, but it's a corner here for Isaias. We're good from these. Ball in, back stick kick, cleared away. Only as far as Clough, and we do have Isaias who can whip again. He does. Nestri, what a save from Jamie Young. Jamie Young has just made a double save to deny Nestri twice, and wow. Big moment. How have we not scored? Great save from Jamie Young. And then Nestri should score, and Young with a double save and a half. One of the all-time great A-League saves. If that's how it's going to be, then yeah. Yeah, he made a fantastic save in real life. In the elimination final from a header. In a similar circumstance, really. Just didn't have to make a double save because it was cleared away. But yeah, big moment for us, no goal. We need that first goal. We need to make the dominance count. We need to be, clinical. Ball through. Diarigo, finish. And we're 1-0 up here in the A-League final. Great finish from Diarigo. He's going to be a backup player for us next year. He's still on a breakthrough prospect contract. So he's not going to mind that. But he's had an outrageously good year at centre mid on attack. He's going to be such a player to bring in and help to rotate, even cover defensively. But what a side foot little finish. Yeah, that is correct, Rich. Correct. Free kick now, Diamante. They have been scoring goals left, right and centre. So this game ain't over. They've been scoring everything. And just like that, bang, like that 1-1, Western United peg us back. They've got the most goals in the league with an only 33 XG. So you knew that was going in every time. What a finish, what a goal. Just like that 1-1. Our goal means nothing now. They're a team that just know how to do it. Western United. I said it at the end of the episode where we beat them. I don't want to play them in the final series because I just know what they're doing. Even though they're not particularly great, they don't do nothing well. Just FM rewards them. Goodwin with a run. Well done by Haruna. Kiddo. Haruna continued the run. Was ignored. We come out the other way back to Goodwin. Inside the Diarigo. He's having a good game. Nestri now. Can he find a room? That's poor. Diarigo wins it back. Lucky. Yes. Haruna. Clough. Needs runners. Finds Lopez. Beat your man. Numbers in the box, surely. Good ball in here, Lopez. Haruna. Blocked. Falls back to him. Kiddo. Numbers. Lopez. No one wants to have a dig. Clough now. Diarigo! It's 2-1. Let's go. 27th minute. And we're back in the lead yet again. The patience, the presence of mind. And there we go. Finally, we lead again. Unreal. The presence of mind, the movement. And there it is. It's 2-1 and we lead. Huge. 40 minutes played, we lead in the final, and it's a corner. Isaias, front stick. Ansel hits the post and it comes out. Inside of the post and somehow it comes out, and Western United live by a thread. Very good first half in the A-League final. Come on, boys. Just need another goal. We've been much the better team. Much the better team. Diarigo, Goodwin, Isaias, finds Jacobson. Ansel, Kiddo, Lopez, good run. Nestri backstick, cleared away. Lopez again. Nestri through Jamie Young, and the youngster, the 17-year-old, has been a man possessed in the final series. Hasn't had the best of seasons, but he's only 17 and he's developing. Has nailed himself on for a spot next year in my Asian Champions League side. Ball from Lopez. Header. Young should probably make the save. It's 3-1. And Western United need to find something or they're gone. Kiddo now on the run. Still going. Haruna. Penalty given. Referee looking at VAR. I don't think he needs to. They're rattled. They don't know what day of the week it is at the moment, Western United. And they are all over the shop. And Jacobson will have a chance to make it 4-1 and probably go and seal their final. Jacobson steps up. Young goes the wrong way. What a penalty into the top bins. And Western United do not know where they are, what they're playing for, and where they need to do or go. What a penalty. Far out. That's just arrow top bin. And just like that, considering how this game's gone, you would think that this one is going to be all we need to do. As long as time ticks away, no dramas. They need a goal. 5-1, it's game over. Yes, I is. Jacobson heads. It's 5-1, boys. Party mode. It's party mode. It is party mode. We have not been able to score goals all year, and then out of nowhere, the semi-final, second leg, 4 goals, 5 goals in the final. The 4-3-3 is the answer. The 4-3-3 is the answer. What a header, what a finish, what a goal. 5-1. Thank you very much. There we go. There we go. And just because the boys want it, in he comes. Oh, Kusumi Yangi. Oh, Kusumi Yangi. Come on, boys. You know what time it is. It's Yangi time. Get your emotes in chat. Get your Yangi emotes in the chat for me. Gotta do it. Where's your Paulie Yangi emotes? Gotta do it. Get your Yangies in the chat. Gotta do it. So being gouchy for the sake of it? No, we're not doing that. One day's going to get a standing ovation and play his last game. Lookman was not going to, obviously, have his best day out, but in comes one day. Send him in on support. Go out there, do your job, mate. His last ever game for the club as he's leaving. And Timofu is going to come out there too. His last ever game for the club as well. Give a few boys a send-off. 77 minutes tried. Yengi goal surely. Hopefully, boys. Here we are. The lads are all but one moment away from winning the A-League final. Is there one last highlight? There isn't. We are A-League champions. And in our first season, we've come, we've saw, we've conquered. We are minor premiership winners. We are A-League winners. And we are on the march to the Asian Champions League. And next season, that is the goal. Because I will probably say, 90% certainty, next year will probably be our last year at Adelaide United. So we can look to go into Europe or Asia abroad. 5-1 win, great performance. That is as convincing as you like in a final. Western United have FM'd a lot of sides this year. But they weren't able to FM us today. They tried. They definitely tried when they made it 1-1 straight away. But we got the big old toilet seat, as it's known here, because it looks like a toilet seat, our trophy. But there we go. 17 shots, 10 on target. And finally, for bloody the first time in ages, we've finished chances. We did it last episode. We've done it today. We've actually finished chances. Louis Diarigo scored 2 goals in the final. He's a guy that I am going to play off the bench next year. He is very good. But he's going to play off the bench next year. And that just shows how good my midfield's going to be. It's going to be Isaias, Lookman, who's actually, that was his worst game for the club, which was 6.8 in a final. And obviously the new signing in Brandon. I'm pretty sure it was his first name as well. Goodwin's last game for the club unless he goes out on loan. And then, yeah, unbelievable. What a performance. Very good. Very well done. If he goes to Huddersfield and then gets put on the loan list, I will definitely look to pick him up. But yeah, what a moment. What a moment. We do the double. And there we go. Thought they said unhappy. Porter's happy. That's why we call it a toilet seat. Look at it. It's a toilet seat. Trophy. That's pretty much what it looks like in real life. That's not an exaggeration. But there we go. In terms of next episode, I'm not sure what we're going to do next episode. We'll do something. I don't know what. By the way, you don't get any prize money for winning the A-League here. But next episode is going to be a bit more about what we can do. Have a good one, Potato. Good to see you, mate. It's going to be a bit more about who we signed and how we plan with the Asian Champions League. When's that first game, maybe? That's something maybe we have to look at. Asian Champions League. So they got it's a long way away. Jeez. So when these games have been played? 30th of August. Rightio. Well, our season doesn't start till October next year. More importantly, for people wondering as well, I know there's a bit of waffle going on. I've not received a youth intake. We're meant to get a youth intake in October. I've not received a report on it or nothing. Hey, Ayrton, you need to do your job. Or Ayrton. Not Ayrton. But yeah, look, lads, we've achieved everything we wanted to. Season 1, we've gone in. We've improved our reputation to 2 stars. And our first season in the Journeyman, we've won the minor premiership and the main A-League title. And we obviously joined after they've already been knocked out of the FFA Cup from the quarterfinal as well, because that's when pre-season loaded in. Till next time, though, I'll see you then. Give us a like just for the fact we've done it. And we've done the double in our first season. And what should we sign next year? Let me know in the chat. I've already got a left back and a centre mid coming. What else would you do? Till then, see you next time. We are A-League champions. Thank you and goodbye.